So my name is Mina Louka. I represent our group of companies, B2 Broker. I'm the CEO of two of our companies in the UK. I'm the director of the companies there. We do lots of bits and pieces. And let me give you a quick overview on who we are, what we do, and why you should consider working with us. Okay, so B2 Broker, in B2 Broker, we decided some time ago with our founder and CEO that in 2014 to create some ecosystem. Lots of challenges in the market long time ago for brokers, for businesses struggling to open accounts, operating in different jurisdictions, rules and regulations, crypto is up in the air. And then we decided to go where everybody needs it. So we do technology. We do technology, liquidity. We are one of the best in the market in providing white label solutions, turnkey solutions for brokers that they need to start their business from scratch. You have just the investment dollars and you want to start a business. So who we are? So we provide technology. We have a platform called B2 Core, which is a trader room, a back office, creating a main dashboard that you can have an overview on all your business. Same for B2 Core. We have an IB, an affiliate program system to attract new users and increase current users' productivity. Mobile app, we give you an SDK on our mobile app and it's configurable, it's white labeled, you can use it and you can customize it to your own company. B2 Copy is a money management platform. Marksman, it's a liquidity aggregator hub where you get all the liquidity from different providers and you create your own spot liquidity to provide it to your clients. We have a B2 Trader. It's a matching engine platform for all the crypto exchanges. Liquidity, we have B2 Prime, Global Multi-Asset Prime for prime liquidities. B2BX is our digital asset exchanges. We do crypto payment processing. And we are definitely, since I mentioned ecosystem, so when I say ecosystem, payments has to come into play. So we do payments, crypto payment processing. We're licensed also to do so. And also we have other licenses in the UK and elsewhere to provide payments, digital banking payments as a neobank. We do in-house our technology, we do our software, our marketing, and all the solutions. We have 9 offices in different countries. As you could see on the corner over there, we have licenses in Cyprus from CySIC. We have an FCA license, Central Bank of Russia. We are fully authorized in Mauritius. So we've got few licenses across the world. In 2022, there are lots of news coming. So watch this space for B2 Broker. So the main topic today is to discuss payments and what are the challenges when it comes to crypto payment processing, what are the differences when it comes to fiat, cards payment, and so on. Let's go back in the history, starting in 2008. And for those of you in my generation or older, you remember in 2008 there was crisis around the world in America and everywhere in the world, and it impacted everyone. So banks and central banks started to be more rigid in terms of their bureaucracy, how they do more regulations, and this has increased over time. So the challenges were bureaucracy, slow pace of processing payments, opening bank accounts. And of course, this comes with a cost because there are staff involved, additional cost in how they do business, when it comes to AML compliance, fraud detection, fraud prevention, etc. And the sophistication of the payment industry has increased over time. But then also, many of you, including us, has witnessed Visa, MasterCard having some banning of brokers. However, recently, now they started to cope with the future. Visa, MasterCard, as you following the news, they're all into the crypto business. They're all getting into crypto business, similar to the big players in the market like JP Morgan, Citibank, etc. Challenging to open a bank account. I don't know how many of you here had the experience of struggling to open a bank account. And this is one of the reasons as well we're creating this ecosystem. Our company in the UK will be welcoming, opening bank accounts, issuing IBAN, sort code, providing foreign exchange for all currency, all the sort of payments when it comes to UK-specific, international, and open banking transactions. As you could see, since 2013 till now, in 9 years, the market capitalization grew 1,500 times. That's a massive increase. So if you look at these numbers, from $1.6 billion to $1.7 trillion, that's a massive increase. If I'm to compare fiat against crypto, and maybe 2021 numbers are not there, they're not valid, they're not available now to provide it, but 30% increase over the years from 2016 to 2020, that's over 30% increase. And if you think about it, this is just cash, and it's a result of inflation. Today in the news, 30 years worth of inflation this year is the highest. And of course, it comes COVID, comes lots of things around the world, and of course, inflation is impacting every business, every individuals. As to compare to crypto, from 2016 to 2021, the market capitalization, especially 90% of this volume, is all Forex brokers. All Forex brokers now started to think it's not just foreign exchanges. It's not only the normal exotic currencies. Not just the 3 main currencies or 4 main currencies and the rest exotic currencies, but all they think stable coins, liquid tokens, cryptocurrency. And now in 2021, people, they started to invest in crypto. Crypto is not just an investment, but it's heading towards the future of a payment system. So that's why this is the focus for now. It's not just payment, but also a way. If you look here, in 2014, 86% of market capital was only focused on Bitcoin. So over the years, this has decreased. And then, as you could see, other coins started to get into the picture. So 60% now, market capitalization increased by $910 billion only in BTC, and Ethereum, 390 billion. Stablecoin is a major player in the market now, $137 billion. And that's a massive increase. If you could see, from nothing in a year, this is how much increased. But since crypto started in 2014, this 86% has been reduced. So it's not just a focus on knowing this is Bitcoin and everybody runs to Bitcoin. So stable coins grows. We have different types of stable coins, and every type of stable coin has their advantages and disadvantages. And of course, I can see some of you are nodding their head because it's not definitely easy to just decide I'm going to go for this one or what to do next. And I'm going to tell you why we're doing some heavy lifting for you. So for example, the regulated stable coins are stable coins on decentralized blockchains. Major one and the most famous one is USDC, which has a market capitalization of $50 billion as of the 10th of February. But look, major increase for the last 2 years, especially during COVID time and difficult time globally. So the market capital has increased massively up to this amount. If you have for regulated ones, and this is the challenge that everyone knows, in regulated ones, you have to have the bank account, you have to go through very rigid systems of KYC, AML checks, and so on, because there is a reserve somewhere in a bank or an electronic money institution that these money are backed and reserved for you. Of course, it has the advantage that your money is safe as a client, but at the same time, it's massively audited by governing bodies and agencies. So you're liable to all the rules and regulations which are rigid. And don't get me wrong, we all want to do business, we want to do it clean, we want to do it in the right way in wherever country you're operating from. But for example, for you to be able to do business by crypto payment processing or crypto exchanges, gateway, or etc., you need to comply at least. You need to know that you're doing your AML checks, you're onboarding the right clients, you're doing transaction monitoring, and that's it. But here, only in this one, if you think about it, governing bodies may ask you to freeze assets. And this is one of the challenges. It's good that in a way that $1 equals 1 USDC still. Moving on to the unregulated one, and the most famous one is the USDT operating on Tether. The good thing about it is that it's unregulated, but at the same time, it's a decentralized coin on a decentralized blockchain, which gives you a little bit, and the growth was massive from 2018 to 2022 for $77 billion, because it gives some freedom on how you use it. For the decentralized ones, safety and security is definitely something important. The blockchain are unlike so many people that they not know anything about crypto, that the blockchain is transparent, you know how it's run, you know what's happening in the back. It's not a hidden ledger. Everyone knows details about it. So, and the most famous one here is DAI. You can mint DAI, you can, as much as you can, endlessly, as long as you deposit Ethereum, you can mint it as much as you can, as many as you can, as long as you can. A quick snapshot on the main differences between major coins, stable coins, and cards payments. Let's have a look at each and every point and the main differences between these. Decentralization. The major coins Of course, they are decentralized, it gives freedom to use. Stable coins, as we just mentioned earlier, the three types, they're not all decentralized. Cards payments, highly regulated by major players, MasterCard, Visa, and so on, and they have their own schemes, and everybody has to follow it. And don't get me wrong, we all have a card in our pockets, in our wallets, that will continue for some time, either in a physical form or a virtual form, or tokenized on your mobile apps. It will take some time. Fast and secure, certainly major coins are secure, fast, stable coins are the same, cards payments are the same. But we all have the problem, and we face it somehow, especially brokers, of chargeback. So we don't have a chargeback in major coins. Stable coins we do. We can have a problem with it. However, cards payments is a struggle. Always taking some time, taking a long turnaround time. God knows if it will happen or not. And then you charged high fee. Rolling reserve. You don't need any collaterals for major coins or stable coins. And I'm talking about as a merchant or a company. So for you as a merchant to use cards payments, you pay high fees to the acquirer, to the MasterCard or Visa. So you pay high commission. This is not the case in major coins or stable coins. It comes at low cost. And because of the cost on blockchain, and it's becoming less and less expensive to do so. Cards payments fees are not going down. In fact, sometimes they're increasing their fees. Easy account opening so far, and it depends on which country you're operating on. It's an easy account opening process. Unlike the cards payments, you have to go through a lot of checks, opening bank accounts, goes through everything from source of wealth and all the AML checks. You have the same in crypto, in the crypto space, but less complicated. Transparency, I would say transparency in crypto space is really good, and it's enough for now. Fast settlement goes without saying. Major coins and stable coins are instant. Cards payments, the settlement takes a long turnaround time for settlement. And again, it depends which card, which bank, and which provider. Risk of fraud, well, to be honest, it applies to cards. It doesn't apply to the major coins or the crypto space because it's unique address. You have multiple confirmation. There is no fraud unless you are committed to fraud. Volatility risk, to be honest, volatility risk applies to everyone. Regulation, we spoke about it. Same applies between the crypto and fiat. As you could see, the same points, it's all, or majority of which are into the favor of crypto payment processing against fiat. Let me take you through what do we do in B2B and Pay as one of the biggest projects and one of the biggest companies we have within our group, B2 Broker. We provide white label solutions in two different forms. We have our merchant solutions if you are a broker, if you are a merchant, if you are a provider, if you're selling any sort of product and you want to accept payments through crypto. We've done all the heavy lifting for you. One single API has everything, and we just connect it with you, and by one single API, you would be able to accept via your websites any sort of token, liquid token, stable coin, any sort of cryptocurrency, and we've got a long list up to 54 coins that you would accept. And guess what? Not only this, so you accept any of these, and we convert it automatically without your efforts to your preferred coin. And if you would like to withdraw it, we handle the withdrawal, and we hand it for you in sort of SEPA or SWIFT in your preferred bank account. So as you could see, we've done your part, and it's a very low cost. So this is the beauty about the merchant solution, that any sort of business going in the future would like to start doing business and embrace the future, having payments through crypto, is to get the merchant solution. Enterprise solution. Again, I'll repeat myself saying we've done the heavy lifting. Why? Because if you're new to the business, you want to create your own exchange, you want to you want to store the crypto or HODL, we've done it all for you. And it goes up to 86 or 87 coins and stable coins and liquid tokens. You accept it. For you to be a broker or create an exchange or be a new exchange, you have to connect your company to all the blockchains. And that's a lot of money, lots of resources. You'll have to hire people. You have to hire 24/7 support. We have your back. We've got your 24/7 support. We've got all the integration in place with all major blockchains. Everything is ready for you with one single API. And we've got your 24/7 support, and we've got relationship managers in place, always dedicated to help you, for you to do business in the right way. This is just a long list just to give you a snapshot and many more of the coins, stable coins, and liquid tokens, what we accept, whether in the merchant solution, enterprise solution. The list is long, and please feel free to visit our website. It's B2B in Pay and B2 Broker. You will find comparison, very transparent on pricing, what do we offer, a fair comparison on what do we do, what we don't do in terms of merchant solution, enterprise solution, our liquidity business, technology, and so on. This is just to give you an idea on how our dashboard would look like. So it is so much configurable and depends where you're operating. So we are mindful of different jurisdictions and different regulations. So certain places, certain countries, like, for example, in the UK, the Financial Conduct Authorities, they're more strict in terms of what do we need to do in terms of the AML registration. So you have to follow also the PSD2 in terms of the payments. So authenticating the client, whether one level or two levels, how you configure it, how you change the settings, is something we give you access to do. We also give you access as a merchant, easy invoicing by just a simple QR code. And you just give your client a QR code for them to pay you. And we issue invoice, and that will be easy for you to manage your business. And as you could see, there is also mobile application, and this is how you monitor your balances and you monitor your transactions. And this is how you can see the transaction, how many confirmation for each transaction, and you create as many wallets as you can and as you want. And also you can create multiple wallets in the same currency. And that's the good thing about our version 2 of B2B in Pay. Well, if you need to learn more, please visit us in stand 45 for B2B in Pay and stand 12 for B2 Broker for liquidity and technology solutions and broker solutions over the shelf, multiple places. And thank you for having me.